Hi, I'm Paul Kendall with Vortex Optics, and today we're here with Sportsman's Warehouse, and we're just going to take a minute to discuss spotting scopes. The same things that we talk about with binoculars apply to spotting scopes as far as the quality of the glass, the coatings, the waterproofing, and all those numbers. Generally, spotting scopes are higher powered than most binoculars. Here we have a 20 to 60. With an 85 millimeter objective lens. And as we discussed earlier, why those numbers are important is because they're going to give you the diameter of your exit pupil. The larger the exit pupil, the brighter the image is going to be. So a large objective lens, such as this 85, is going to give you an extremely large exit pupil. It's going to be bright in low light conditions. So if you're out there in the field, you're hunting, you're looking at a buck out there early morning, a larger objective lens is going to allow more light through it at a comparable power if that power was on a smaller objective lens scope. So kind of keep that in mind. Biggest thing with spotting scopes really when you're deciding one is that size and weight threshold. How much size and weight are you willing to work with? Do you need? If you're going on a backpacking trip or you've got a sheep hunt or you're going to be hiking a lot, a spotting scope with the 85 millimeter objective, even though it's going to be optically superior, it might just be too much to pack around. It's always that compromise of size and weight. So you may want to jump down to something if you've got a sheep hunt or you're going backpacking with this little 50 millimeter objective lens on it. This is extremely lightweight, compact little spotting scope. 11 to 33 power versus say a 20 to 60 power, so you're not going to get as much power, but you're going to get a small, compact, lightweight package. As you notice here on the table, all of these spotting scopes are angled. Most spotting scopes manufacturers will offer you an angled version and a straight version. You may be wondering, hey, which one should I buy? It's really a personal preference. There's not any difference in them optically. They're both going to perform the same if they're the same model scope. Some of the pros and cons, an angled spotting scope is nice because generally you can use a smaller tripod. If you've got guys or children with you that are different heights, you're not going to have to adjust the tripod every time somebody looks through it. So angled spotting scopes are really nice for that feature. If you're going to be viewing up a hill or up a mountain, which we often are, the angleds are maybe a little more comfortable to do that. And like I said, as we were talking about tripods, angles generally allow you to get lower to the ground. So if there's any wind, the lower you can keep that center of gravity, the less vibration you're going to get, the more stable it's going to be. You're also going to be able to get away with using a smaller, lighter weight tripod with an angle. One of the cons to an angled for a lot of guys is just being able to find animals. Because it is angled, it's a little bit harder to get on target, whereas straight spotting scope, you're looking straight through, it's faster target acquisition. If you're going to be using that spotting scope for looking out of a truck on a window mount or something similar to that, maybe a straight's a better option for you. So on spotting scopes, obviously they're going to focus different than a pair of binoculars is. You don't have to worry about a diopter adjustment. On this particular model, you notice that there's two knobs there. What that is one is a coarse or a fine. Some may think of it as a fast or slow focus. When you get powered in on the object you want to look at, hey, I'm at 40 power, make some adjustments there. Hey, I want to look a little bit closer. You may bump up to 60 power and use that front focus knob to really fine tune for that finest detail that you're going to be able to get. Different spotting scopes have different focus mechanisms. This dual focus is really nice, especially at the higher powers in the low light condition and when you're looking for really small details. Spotting scopes, this 85 millimeter objective razor spotting scope has a huge objective lens on it. A good way to think about that is the objective lens is a window. It's going to allow a lot of light through it. And on spotting scopes, you're using higher power and a 20 to 60 power. And why those numbers are important is you increase the power, your exit pupil is going to get smaller. The beam of light exiting your spotting scope as you increase the power is going to get smaller. So typically, higher powered spotting scopes, you're going to want a larger objective lens. So keep that in mind, and that dual focus is a really nice feature. So if you have any questions on any of the spotting scopes that we offer, please just hop on the website at sportsmanswarehouse.com or talk to one of the sales associates of the store, and we'll be happy to help you guys out.